Yo, what's good? It's Revengeful. Today I got tips and tricks for y'all with Revenant. I'm the #1 Revenant if you don't know. And yeah, enjoy the video. Not gonna waste no time. Let's get it. I think this is like my first sponsored video, and that's because like personally I don't really like to advertise something that I don't really use or like. But this right here, this is it. So introducing the BenQ monitor EX2710U, and this thing is a beast, bro. When you're talking about like high quality monitors, this right here is it. And this is my setup for the people wanting to see. It's nothing crazy. I had a scuff controller, scuff reflex, and that's my setup. So gets the job done. But onto the monitor, just some features. Like I said, the quality, bro. 4K 144 hertz HDMI 2.1 FreeSync Premium Pro, has HDR 600, sorry, light tuner HDRI, so that's gonna help with like eye fatigue. And if you're a grinder like me, bro, playing Apex for so long, after a while you just get kind of tired, your eyes. So this monitor definitely helped me with that, and it'll do the same for you. So definitely recommend it. 2.1 channel speakers, AI noise canceling microphone, and map button. So you just go like under, and then you see I got it to FPS mode. So it's a bunch of options, and 144 hertz, and it's a bunch of features. So shout out BenQ, enjoy the video, and yeah. Alright, before we hop into the abilities, I do want to just point out this flaw, because knowing this is going to help y'all become a better player right away. Just like realizing it, not forgetting. This man, Rev, bro, is huge. Like, his hitbox is stupid. Despite his, skinny frame, bro, this man is huge. He's a fridge. So, you just got to kind of remember that, he has the fourth biggest hitbox after Newcastle. So, if you want to be a good Rev, you gotta have some decent movement, but most importantly, like game sense, and just like being aware of your positioning and knowing how to play around the map. That's like the most important thing in being a good Revenant main, because if you're caught out in the open, you cannot phase. That's not happening. You're Rev. You cannot drill a Gibby bubble, so you gotta have some pretty good game sense. And you gotta win your ones too. There's some situations where, you can't really run sometimes, so you gotta win your ones. You gotta have good aim. So, Revenant is not an easy character to use, despite what the pros say, totem, blah blah. Revenant, he's not easy to use, bro. I promise you. There's a reason why Revenant has such a low pick rate. Just want y'all to know that Revenant, he's pretty tough legend, but he could be so good, bro, if you know how to use him. And yeah, Revenant passive Stalker, honestly one of the like most unique abilities, bro. Revenant whole kit is just super unique. It's pretty dope. So Rev, like I said, if you want to be good at Rev, you gotta have pretty good game sense. You gotta know your map, play around your positioning. And you're seeing the clips with Rev, you could get some pretty nasty flanks, get some nice angles. But there's a lot of pretty dope spots you could climb up on, especially on Ward's Edge. This is the map Revenant came out on, so I kind of feel like some areas on the map is just kind of like designed for Rev. There's a lot of pretty dope plays you could do and stuff, so you want to kind of learn to like work the angles and climb up, do some sneaky stuff. And then you also want to learn his strafing. You want to mix it up, left to right, right to left, and use his passive, switch it up, be unpredictable. Moving on to Revenant Tactical. Now this is my favorite part right here. This is literally like one of my favorite abilities in the game. I think it's one of the best abilities in the game. This, believe it or not, this is one of the reasons why I win a lot of my gunfights. And if y'all seen my banner, bro, I've silenced a lot of people. So there's a bunch of ways to use Revenant Silence. One of my favorite ways is using it to engage the fight. Like if I see somebody, we're about to have a gunfight, close range. For close range gunfights, usually run up to somebody, slide jump, smack them with the silence, and then I just spray them down. And you know, it's like a flashbang. If y'all ever been smacked by it, I'm sure we all have. You see how, like, you know, it's glowing red and your screen is like disoriented. It's like a bunch of stuff going on, and you know, it's gonna mess up people aim for sure, bro. So I like to just kind of use it as like a flashbang, and then, you know, it does 10 damage too. And then sometimes if I haven't used it yet, or if I need to use it again, I'll do it in the middle of me reloading, and you know, it's gonna throw people off 100%. Believe it or not, the silence is why I win a lot of gunfights. Honestly, it really is. It's such a good tactical if you know how to use it. But that's just one of the ways. First thing, when you see somebody, you want to just kind of realize what type of legend it is. Like, if it's a Valk, you especially want to try and smack her with the silence. If it's a Gibby, it's going to get rid of his gun shield. If it's a Wraith, obviously she can't phase. And also, if she's in the middle of porting, that sounded weird, that's actually going to cancel her port too. So that's pretty dope. And, you know, Horizon, you want to focus Horizon. Bangalore, sadly, she keeps her double time, but you just kind of want to prioritize certain legends with his tactical. Moving on to Revenant's ultimate, that totem. Literally the worst ability, but also the best ability in a game. You know, it's pretty tricky, honestly. It's really tricky, but if you know how to use it and just like minimize the risk, then you'll be chilling. But I have some rules for it, and my rule is that totem is only for pushing buildings and defending buildings. If y'all are in totem, if y'all don't get a knock, you probably shouldn't push right away, or if you don't get cracks either. But those are my tips. Hopefully you enjoy the gameplay.
Champion, I'm taking my time, nice and slow. That one's down.
Oh, I'm the rejuvenating.
A broken enemy shield.
Yep,
A broken enemy shield. Reloading. Gotta shut you up.
What? Her thing didn't work? Okay.
Down one. Reloading.
No way you're not dead, bro.
Last one's finished. They're all dead now.
Oh my god, bro.
Attacking damn skin suits. Recharging shields. You're better off dead, but I could use the cover.
Hey, hi. How are you?
stars. That's gonna need you here.
How are you?
Healing up.
Alright, Small Bean. Take care, bro. I should have thirsted him, bro.
Reloading. That one's down.
Shooting at me.
The skin suit.
You've got fighting down to a science.
Death wish. That was the last one.
Could be a good game.
Until using a Phoenix kit.
almost clipped him, bro.
That hooligan shield. Recharge.
Down one. Reload.
No. I need a barrel.
Killed one.
Frag grenade. Taking a wee bit of damage. I'm recharging my shields. Unleashing my thing. Keep calm, dear.
Round 3. Beginning ring countdown.
Skin suit over here.
Aye.
Suit shield. Shut it down. Shut it, skin suit. Buckstar out.
Taking a wee bit of damage.
Wow, bro.
Reloading.
Reload.
Down one. Kill the skin suit.
Grenade deployed.
Reloading.
Could be a forte.
Recharging shields.
Pulling the trigger.
Gonna shut you up. That one's down. Cracked his skin suit.
Being shot at.
Reload. That was all. Listen to the shadows. Shut up and
No, bro, I missed. Oh my god, you are one bullet, bro. Let's go. That was a good game.
You are the Apex champions.
Yeah, that was a banger game.
No, my armor.